You know that little TikTok trend where they do that dance that I look crazy doing that. But one way or another, we're making that today. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what this genre is actually called, but I know Zeddy Will got a song to it. It blew up on TikTok and it's fire. My goal today is to make a beat that sounds like that. I also decided for some reason I'm gonna be sampling Brent Fires. Last time I did that, my whole channel got blown up. So Brent, please don't sue me. All right, let's get into it. Started off with this sample. I'm not putting that shit above my head.
But I don't wanna play your games no more. I changed for sure.
Alright, that's enough of that. I'm not here to have fun. This is business time. Found the tempo, brought it down to 123 BPM. Sounds like this.
Love me for me. It's hard to believe.
Fire. It already sounds like a Jersey club kind of thing. And the reason why it does is because of them drums. So I had to pull out the 808 by going here, pressing extract stems from sample, make sure I get everything separated. Now you're gonna give it a minute. It's gonna take everything out, and then you're gonna be able to play with it a little bit more. I don't wanna play. Now I got everything separated. I got that big monster 808 out of there.
Games no more. I changed for sure. And
Sounds nice. Once I got to this point, it was time to start playing around with the chopping and flipping and dipping. And when it comes to those songs or samples or that Zeddy Will, the vocals and the melody stand out the most because they're bouncy. There's a lot of bounce. And the way to do that is to have periods where it cuts out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you it playing all the way through and then show you the cuts I made.
I must leave. You're all that I need. But I don't wanna play your games no more.
Now I'm going to play it with the chops. Pay attention to how it sounds a little more bouncy, lively, more entertaining, blah, 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 blah.
But I don't wanna play your games no more. I changed for sure. Balling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone. Come to my show.
Now what I did after that, I went through and I added more. I didn't really add more. I went through and I took little splices and slices out of that vocal sample, chopped them, and then threw them back in.
But I don't wanna play your games no more. I changed for sure. Sure. Balling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone. Come to my show. Who let you in the door? No one knows. No one knows. I don't wanna play your.
It's bouncy. We haven't even added any type of drums or any type of magic yet. Now it's time for a little more magic. Then I dragged in, what is this, the chords? Oh yeah, and did a little bit of chopping with them. Yeah, I'm just playing.
Games no more. I changed for sure. Sure. Balling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone. Come to my show. Who let you in the door? No one knows. No one knows. I don't wanna play your.
And as you can see here, this little accent that I have is just a sound that was in the beat. Chopped it up, dragged it in, and put it there at the end so it helps with the transition. Then I have another part of the melody. This is a part of the melody later on in the song because I felt like with just these two, it was kind of lacking a little bit of depth and weight in the melody. So I was like, all right, I'm going to take that from over there, drag it over here, and drop it.
Games no more. I changed for sure. Sure. Balling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone. Come to my show. Who let you in the door? No one knows. No one knows. I don't wanna play your.
So right, you hear the melody, there's already a nice little groove to it. So once you get the chop and the melody down, that's the hardest part. Now when it comes to the drums for these, it's usually a jerk, nothing really crazy.
Games no more. I changed for sure.
Alright, that's too much. Let me show you how I got here. I started off with the clap because I feel like the clap and the snare when it comes to making beats helps set rhythm. Put down a normal little jerk pattern as you can see.
Games no more. I changed for sure. Sure. Balling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone. Come to my.
That's literally it. I accented it with this 808 Mafia snare. I just look for little gaps where I feel like the space could be filled, and I filled it with this.
Games no more. I changed for sure. Sure. Balling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone. Come.
Now what I did here is originally I had these up here, but I felt like it sounded like too much. So what I did is I just pitched them down, and then I doubled it, and then you get this.
I changed for sure. Sure.
And just played with the velocity a little bit as you can see here. In general, this is kind of like a softer kind of version of that Zeddy Will beat that. I added just a little bit of perkage. It's from a Brazilian funk kit. Pattern's kind of weird, honestly. I can't explain why I put it like that, but I put it like that. So listen.
Games no more. I changed for sure. Sure. Balling on you.
I followed up with this little open hat. It has this weird like transient in the beginning, early transient, which I really like. But yeah, this is what it sounds like. I pitched it down also. 640 cents apparently. Yeah. Good thing I did that shit.
Games no more. I changed for sure. Falling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone off in.
Then we got this snap. We gonna get to the 808. I know you looking at it slobbering and shit. We gonna get there. Hold on. Then we got this snap. Nothing crazy. Simple snap. And crunchy. It sounds like a... Yeah, this is what that sounds like.
Games no more. I changed for sure. Falling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone off in.
Now we're gonna go with the 808. 808, once again, a jerk 808. Like I said, this shit is really just a jerk beat with a cool little sample, a nice little sample chop on top of it. For the pattern, actually, I think I didn't do root notes. The root notes sounds like it's probably C. I don't know. Who cares? I did F sharp, and I just had it alternate from low to high, and I just played around with it till I found what I So I found what I liked. And the usual beats, they usually just keep it on one note. The 808 is real simple and flat. I'm not a usual ass nigga.
Games no more. I changed for sure. Falling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone off in. Come to my show.
The reason why you see the 808 drops here and the drum pattern is sparse, you want a lot of space in the drums because what shines in these beats is really the melody. Like the drums are going to be simple. What really is important is the chopping of the melody / sample. For the intro, I just had him singing his, Burnt Fire singing. The ladies love it. Oh my God. Brent and his beard and his braids and his voice and his lyrics. But yeah, that's about it.
I must leave. You're all that I need. But I don't wanna play your games no more. I changed for sure. Falling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone off in. Come to my show. Who let you in the door? No one knows. No one knows. Don't wanna play your games no more. I changed for sure. Falling on you. Watch me pull off in that phone off in. Come to my show. Who let you in the door? No one knows. No one knows. Don't wanna play your...
To be honest, yeah, that's it. Do not skip through the video. A few things I forget to mention in the beginning that I mentioned at the end. Just watch the whole thing to the end. It's not even a long video. Oh yeah. Now, if you're gonna make a beat like this, I would definitely recommend having an intro the same way I did it, where it's just the vocals coming in, and then boom, the whole shit explode and drop. That's gonna make it go up on TikTok. That's how TikTok likes the algorithm, blah, blah, blah. When it comes to mixing, didn't really do much. I threw a little shaper box on it just to give it a little more movement. I also forgot to mention, I have it fading in and out at certain points. Anytime anything cuts, I have it fade out. That adds a little bit more to the bounce effect. And then, like I said, with this shaper box preset, everything you see on the screen right here, you can copy and paste it if you want. So as long as you do this little fading, then you're gonna get the bounce that I'm talking about. Arrangement, I'm not gonna lie, you see I didn't even arrange it for real. Do whatever you want. Please like the video. The algorithm has been cooking me recently. Just do what I say, bro. Please and please like. And sub up if you like the content. Another thing, I'm about to put this up as a reel on my IG. Check out my IG. You might get sneak peeks of the content. You might get samples if you're a producer and you want samples. I post some of them on my IG as well. Long story short, appreciate you for following. Come back. All hell.